March 3rd, 1925. Wedded despite nosebleed, seasickness, mutiny. Never again, declared Pat Love, airplane pilot, as he landed safely with his first airplane wedding party at Florence Field late Monday. If anyone else wants to get married in the air, they can find another pilot. Once is enough for me. According to Love, this is what happened when Miss Della Decker, 19, Casper, Wyoming, and Fred Ellis Jr., 21, Omaha, were united in wedlock high above the business section of Omaha by the Reverend Henry DeLong, 90-year-old Council Bluffs preacher, Monday. When the plane banked shortly after the takeoff, the Reverend DeLong mutinied and demanded that Love take him back to terra firma. He continued his demands throughout the entire trip. At 500 feet, the groom got seasick. He also demanded to be taken back. At 1,000 feet, the bride's nose started to bleed. But both Ellis and his bride were able to answer "I do." They voted the venture a success after they had recovered. Bob-haired woman holds up Memphis cafe. Stylishly dressed female relieves cashier of night's receipts. Stylishly dressed with her face partly covered by a mask, a bob-haired young woman bandit stepped into a cafeteria here tonight and with the command of "put 'em up," forced the cashier to hand over the night's receipts, which amounted to $200. She made her escape in a waiting automobile. Former suitor aids Mrs. Stokes. Mayor describes taking of photographs offered in evidence. An unsuccessful suitor of Mrs. Helen Elwood Stokes of Denver today thumbed through an old family album and described what he termed the innocent circumstances surrounding the taking of photographs showing Mrs. Stokes, then Helen Elwood, and himself in various poses. The man was William Mayer of St. Louis, the principal witness of the day in the trial of W.E.D. Stokes, New York millionaire, charged with conspiracy with other co-defendants to defame his estranged wife in order to aid an unsuccessful divorce suit. Mr. Mayer, 54 years old, a dye manufacturer, told of a 6-year courtship of the then Miss Elwood in Denver between the years of 1905 and 1910. The period the state charges Stokes conspired to prove his wife had been an inmate of the Everly Club, notorious Chicago resort of 2 decades ago. One of the pictures Mayer identified showed a pajama-clad girl astride the shoulders of a man. The man, he said, was himself, and the girl was Mrs. Stokes. The picture was described as the whimsical prank of Miss Helen.